I would like everyone to turn off your cell phone. Please put the vibration. Also, if you like to use the phone, please step out and talk to the phone. Please stand up and we pay the respect to my stay silent. Thank you. Please sit down. Trong những khai thác để ông lấy ra một chương trình thường như vào một lái chia đồng bốn trong chuẩn bị đi đặc biệt là đặt sản phẩm kế vẽ kỳ muối nên cả số chỉ gặp đầu qua của tôi đã xây mà đi quan đi sẵn và có mà biết nhưng cả chúng ta ở đó bọc côn hình trắng côn thổ còn con mà biết nhìn ra ở đó là bóng ốm miệng vật và sang chia như tổng ra đi quạt sang dễ đi quạt với trong chơi mà liền đọc để làm bài án số chơi như ở sát tạo ở trên tầng hay bisa thực hiện quạt có thể không xa giá và xem như tổng lá trong chơi vào report đi chụp làm bài án trên vùng sóc xong ở trên tầng còn một đương nhiên là nộp để chị bóng mình hón còn là ngày đi góc nó cũng mệt nhạt còn ở đương nhiên ở hai ngọn là mối sang đương nhiênพิธีในพุทธศาสนารุ่นยินการเจอปองโอ้ยเย็นบัดดักการเลยสักอายุเราเป็นใครจะได้เรื่องเราอีกบ้างFirst, I would like to tell you about the agenda today. The first one will be eulogy of my son. Number two, the speech of her daughter, her two daughters, her son, and her godson, Venerable from Cambodia, and also another godson. Is Han and after that maybe some speech of young Latin that would like to share the souvenir with all of us. And again, elementary, we're going to start Buddhist ceremony. After Buddhist ceremony done, we will have everyone put the flower and pay the respect and say goodbye. And we serve up. And we will leave this building at 12 o'clock. Thank you very much. First, I would like to invite Venerable Ratnayong. Please come to read the eulogy of my son. Trong Ratna so mình muốn Ratna muốn trải cao vật thành lại là giấy Ratna dần
Dia berkau yang karena som mengajar untuk kekiraan berperang roh jadi sekarang roh kompor yang som jumlah ko krum keruasanในศพ និងញើបតិយមទាំងអស់ជាទីមេត្រីស នៅក្នុងឱកាសនេះខ្ញុំប្រកាសណាអាត្មាភាពនឹងអាននៅជីវប្រវត្តិសង្ខេបរបស់អ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ាលីនាឱកាសនេះជម្រាបប្រគេនចែកជូនដល់ញាតិញោមពុទ្ធបរិស័ទញៀវជិតឆ្ងាយសន្តាប់ដោយតទៅអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ាលីឬអ្នកស្រីអ៊ឹងសេងហៀងកើតនៅឆ្នាំ1957នៅភូមិប្រាក់បន្លាលើសង្កាត់ប្រែកប្រាលើខណ្ឌមានជ័យរាជធានីភ្នំពេញនៃប្រទេសកម្ពុជាឪពុកឈ្មោះតែទីហៅម្ដាយឈ្មោះអ៊ឹងចិនសៀកអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីមានបងប្អូនបង្កើតចំនួន9នាក់ទី1អ៊ឹងសេងហុកអាយុ78ឆ្នាំនៅរដ្ឋហាវ៉ៃសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកទី2អ៊ឹងសេងហៀងអាយុ75ឆ្នាំបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅស្រុកខ្មែរទី3អ៊ឹងសេងលីអាយុ70ឆ្នាំស្លាប់ទី4អ៊ឹងសេងកេតអាយុ68ឆ្នាំស្លាប់ទី5អ៊ឹងសេងមួយអាយុ63ឆ្នាំស្លាប់ទី6អ៊ឹងប៊ិនហនពេតប្រុសអាយុ60ឆ្នាំបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅទីក្រុង Orange Country នៃរដ្ឋ California ដែលមានវត្តមាននៅក្នុងទីនេះដែរទី7អ៊ឹងសេងហៀងឬស៊ុនម៉ូលីដែលសពនៅចំពោះមុខនេះគឺគាត់មានអាយុ56ឆ្នាំទី8អ៊ឹងសេងតូចអាយុ54ឆ្នាំស្លាប់ទី9អ៊ឹងសេងអេងពេតប្រុសអាយុ52ឆ្នាំស្លាប់អំពីការសិក្សាអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីកាលនៅវ័យកុមារភាពមាតាបិតាបានបញ្ជូនឲ្យទៅសិក្សាសាលាចំណេះដឹងទូទៅរហូតដល់កម្រិតមធ្យមសិក្សានៅទីក្រុងភ្នំពេញអំពីចំណងស្នេហាអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីបានក្លាយជាកូនកំព្រាឪពុកម្ដាយនៅឆ្នាំ1978ហើយអ្នកស្រីបានរៀបអាពាហ៍ពិពាហ៍ជាមួយនឹងលោកគឹមលៀងឬលោកគឹមលីនៅខេត្តព្រៃវែងនាឆ្នាំ1977អំពីបទធីតាអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីមានបត្រាបត្រីចំនួន3នាក់គឺកូនស្រី2និងកូនប្រុសម្នាក់កូនស្រីទី1គឺអ្នកស្រីគ្រីស្ទីនឃីមបច្ចុប្បន្នរស់នៅរដ្ឋ Pennsylvania សហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកដែលមានវត្តមាននៅចំពោះមុខនេះកូនទី2គឺលោក David Kim បច្ចុប្បន្នគឺនៅទីក្រុង San Jose រដ្ឋ California ដែលបានសាងផ្លោះជូនដល់គុណចំពោះអ្នកម្ដាយកូនទី3គឺនាង Linda Kim កូនស្រីបើបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅ New York សហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកដែលមានវត្តមាននៅក្នុងទីនេះអំពីជីវភាពគ្រួសារអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីនិងលោកគឹមលីបានរួមរស់ដោយសិក្សានិងខិតខំប្រឹងប្រែងប្រកបកិច្ចការងារតាមសមាជីវៈដើម្បីជញ្ជៀសជីវិតគ្រួសារក្នុងចំណោមប្រជាពលរដ្ឋខ្មែររាប់លាននាក់ដែលកំពុងរស់នៅក្នុងរបបខ្មែរក្រហមដោយធ្វើការយ៉ាងធ្ងន់ធ្ងរទាំងថ្ងៃទាំងយប់ដោយគ្មានអាហារទទួលទានគ្រប់គ្រាន់ឡើយអំពីជំរំចិត្តភៀសខ្លួនដោយប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយកវិបត្តិនយោបាយកាប់សម្លាប់ប្រជាជនខ្លួនឯងឥតឈប់ឈរអ្នកស្រីស៊ុនម៉ូលីក៏បានរត់ភៀសខ្លួនទៅនៅជំរំខាងវិដាំងនៃប្រទេសសៀមនៅដើមឆ្នាំ1980ដើម្បីស្វែងរកជីវភាពរស់នៅថ្មី អំពីការរស់នៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីនិងគ្រួសារបានស្នាក់នៅជំរំខាវីតាំងអស់រយៈពេលជិត2ឆ្នាំទើបបានអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិទទួលបន្ទុកចាត់ជាខ្លួនធានាមករស់នៅទីក្រុងសាន់ឌីហ្គោនៃរដ្ឋកាលីហ្វ័រញ៉ាសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកនាចុងឆ្នាំ1981បន្ទាប់ពីនោះអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានរស់នៅលើទឹកដីថ្មីគឺផ្លេចអំពីទំនៀមទម្លាប់ការរស់នៅធាតុអាកាសនិងភាសានិយាយក៏ដោយក៏អ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីខិតខំប្រឹងប្រែងធ្វើការយ៉ាងយកចិត្តទុកដាក់យ៉ាងក្រៃលែងជាពិសេសអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានធ្វើការបណ្ដើតរៀនបណ្ដើរហូតបានទទួលនៅសញ្ញាបត្រឯកទេសផ្នែកអេឡិចត្រូនិកនៅមហាវិទ្យាល័យ Community College នៅទីក្រុង San Diego នៅឆ្នាំ1987ដោយកលៈទេសៈប្រែប្រួលអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីក៏បានផ្លាស់ទីលំនៅពីទីក្រុង San Diego មករស់នៅទីក្រុង San Jose អស់ជាយូរឆ្នាំទើបអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានផ្លាស់ទីលំនៅថ្មីទៀតគឺទៅរស់នៅទីក្រុង San Mateo ដើម្បីបានចិត្តកន្លែងធ្វើការនិងចិត្តសាលារៀនរបស់កូនអស់រយៈពេល11ឆ្នាំបន្ទាប់មកទើបអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានផ្លាស់ទីលំនៅថ្មីម្ដងទៀតគឺមករស់នៅទីក្រុង San Jose រហូតមកដល់សប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃនេះអំពីការងារអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានធ្វើការឯកទេសផ្នែក Hardware Technician នៃក្រុមហ៊ុន Linear Technology នៅទីក្រុង Hayward ដែលមានចម្ងាយផ្លូវប្រមាណជាង35នាទីពីទីក្រុង San Jose អំពីជំនឿសាសនាអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីជាសប្បុរសជនឬជាពុទ្ធបរិស័ទមួយរូបដែលមានលក្ខណៈល្អក្រៃលែងក្នុងការគោរពប្រតិបត្តិនូវជំនឿនៃព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនាតាំងពីអ្នកស្រីធំពេញវ័យទើបក្តីឡើងរហូតដល់ថ្ងៃដែលអ្នកស្រីបានទទួលមរណភាពកាលពីថ្ងៃច័ន្ទទី4ខែវិច្ឆិកាកន្លងទៅថ្មីនេះអំពីសភាវត្ថុកម្មជាមរតកកម្មជាផៅកងតោះបីកូនចៅញាតិមិត្តជាពិសេសគ្រូពេទ្យដល់ជំនាញរួមគ្នាជាកម្លាំងឬថ្នាំទឹកស័ក្តិសិទ្ធិដើម្បីជួយសង្គ្រោះព្យាបាលថែរក្សាការពាររូបអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីយ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយក៏មិនអាចប្រកែកឬក៏ប្រឆាំងជាមួយនឹងត្រៃលក្ខណ៍បានឡើយគឺមិនអាចជួយរូបអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីឲ្យរួចផុតអំពីសេចក្តីស្លាប់បានឡើយដោយអនិច្ចំគឺសេចក្តីមិនទៀងទុក្ខំភាពជាទុក្ខអនត្តាមិនមែនជារបស់ខ្លួនគឺជាសភាវត្ថុពិតរបស់មនុស្សប្រុសស្រីទាំងក្មេងទាំងចាស់នៅក្នុងសកលលោកដែលមិនអាចគេចប្រត់ផុតអំពីសេចក្តីស្លាប់នោះបានឡើយអំពីមរណភាពអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានទទួលមរណភាពកាលពីថ្ងៃច័ន្ទទី4ខែវិច្ឆិកាឆ្នាំ2013ដោយរោគពាទៀតក្នុងចិនមានអាយុ56ឆ្នាំនៅវេលាម៉ោង10យប់នាទីក្រុងនៅវេលាម៉ោង11យប់នៅទីក្រុងសានហូសេជាទីបញ្ចប់ខ្ញុំបកករណាអាត្មាភាពសូមបួងសួងឲ្យវិញ្ញាណក្ខន្ធអ្នកស្រីសុនម៉ូលីបានចាប់បដិសន្ធិនៅក្នុងសុគតិភពមានស្ថានសួគ៌ជាដើមកំបីគ្លៀងឡើយសូមអរព្រះគុណនិងសូមអរគុណ
ខ្ញុំប្រកាសណាសូមអរគុណព្រះអង្គដែលអនុញ្ញាតក្នុងព្រះអង្គសូមnext I would like to invite all daughter, son, both God's son to come up here to they will express their warm and sincere condolence to their beloved mother. Please come, Christine. David, Linda,
No.
Lisa,
occasion to bring everyone together, but it's been a positive experience to learn what an amazing woman my mom was. As many of you know, my mom had a very hard life. As many of you sitting before us, she was a survivor of an atrocious war, one that filled the lives of her parents at a very young age. And scattered family members across the world and left scars of despair. I recall watching my mom crying a lot in life. Tears of despair that were a legacy of this war, and there are many reverberations of that destruction throughout her life that are rippled through to her children. It had a good opportunity to think about the way my mom's experiences have affected us. I'm the oldest, and in some ways, the three of us are representation of the distinct periods in her life. I've been the oldest and a representation of the hardship that comes with starting from the bare bottom in a foreign country. Underpinning my mentality is an enduring grace of survival that I very distinctly remember from my mom. The child who is constantly testing the sturdiness of the net below her feet. And David, the second child in the family. The second child in the family represents the talented late bloomer, set back by the obstacles brought on by the casualties of war and going through life in this country without a strong experience model to help navigate through life's weeds. And perhaps the most exciting is Linda, who represents the fearless trailblazer, who was finally liberated by the chains of her past, and like David and me, her story remains untold. And that's a very good thing, because it means that our family has come to a point where we've been able to leave the past. As I had mentioned, my early memories of mom were her crying, and she had a lot to cry over. Perhaps the struggle I'm most familiar with is the one when she became a single parent. Already tired by all the weight she carried in life, she received the news of the phone that she and her kids were on their own. In the span of trying to discern what was happening, the world around her crumbled at its edges for the second time. She probably gave herself 2 weeks before she wiped off the tears and gathered her 3 kids and retreated back into survival mode. Barely 10 years in this country, she had to figure out how to cram in a second income, rent an apartment, so that her 3 kids stayed safe while she worked 18-hour days. I still remember the smell of melting metal collecting for solder circuit boards in the middle of the night. The 3 of us did our part by staying out of trouble and taking on after-school jobs. I recall help at one point having 3 part-time jobs between Nordstrom's, Macy's, and Woodside, and then working at a venture capital fund, Woodside Fund. That would be the genesis of my career finance. The roles of parent and child have been blurred throughout our lives. We help read apartment leases, find apartment leases, and we look for classified ads for jobs for your mother. And we type out her resume and help her really stay on her feet. And even while we were barely able to keep our head above water, and just the 3 of us somehow found a way to keep our eye on the future. Somehow, I was able to get into Berkeley with a full ride. Linda was able to get into UCLA with a full ride. And David got into UC Davis, not on a full ride. This precocious independence amongst her 3 kids will continue for the rest of her life. All of this seems superhuman, what we did and accomplished in retrospect, because I'm not quite sure if I can do it again. And she was empty nested, and the strings of parenting were loosened, and she ended with, it was my more perspective when she entered the best part of her life. As the 3 of us would find out only after her passing, she had a very full and happy period later on. During the past week, we were looking over her belongings and we found Mother's Day cards from other children. And we kind of wondered, who were these children on Mommy? It turns out when we left the nest, she couldn't let go of the role to take care of others. To my surprise, she took in 2 more sons who would become an incredible gift to us, Lupong and Yishan. And thank you, Lupong and Yishan, for being there so she could give the love that she was able to give us when we're in the trenches. She was also quite close with co-workers such as Conrad and Henry, and so many more that I have yet to meet. Thank you for watching after her at work. You guys have indirectly supported us. And finally, my mom was very active at several community meetings, one of which she took the leadership role of helping save the temple when it defaulted. Again, doing something in my mind that was superhuman, and I'm not sure if I would do myself. But after a full day's work, she would do a second job, which was really her first job, which is to be a servant of God. I watched it yesterday, it was just yesterday, that I watched a video that Mishan took of my mom's birthday this summer. Just watching her as girlfriend saying happy birthday to her. And she blew the candles and then giggled at with now a 12-year-old. It's just this innocent happiness that I've never seen in her life. I totally got why the temple meant so much to her. To those people who made the last years of her life so happy, and allowed her to close her eyes. Thank you. My mom finally able to close her eyes and rest in the way that she's never been able to do at any point in her life until now. Thank you.
So this is one of those things where I think it's probably the most difficult speech to say. So I've been spending the past couple weeks just trying to figure out how to write this. And I just never had the chance to actually do it because I just couldn't put it on paper. I felt that as the time came near, the words would just come, and it was just something that was a little bit too difficult to do. So this is purely from the heart. In the past 2 weeks, I felt that I was kind of like a journalist, speaking with several people, just listening stories from the temple, from our coworkers, friends, peers, whatnot, and just trying to kind of have that in search of Molly's son. Because for me and my sisters, all we know is mom. And I think my mom is pretty good about kind of pushing people in a certain way that's appropriate for that individual, even within the how she raised my sisters and myself. So it's interesting to see the other side of her. For all of you, I'm sure she's called a lot of these sisters, seen her as a mother, grandmother, friend. But I think the common thread is just her kindness and generosity that has bled through no matter what. My mother was a person that didn't really care for material things, but she always thought that everyone should deserve nice things, so she would never buy anything nice for herself, and whenever any of us did, she'd just say, why would you waste so much money? But then when it came to other people, she'd spend any amount that was possible just to make that person happy. And I think that's what she did in the temple, is that it's something that's easy for us to be passionate about, because people, she just liked to help people. She wanted to help any way that she could, and people leaned on her a lot. When I think of my siblings and myself, through these past 2 weeks as I'm going through all of the memories and talking to them about our stories, and even talking to her friends and whatnot, I start to see a little piece of her in each of us. My eldest sister, Christine, she's always been the independent type, very strong, and it reminds me of my mom, because my mom's been a pillar of strength for not just us, but a lot of the community that is out here today. I feel like for my sister and my mom, their relationship didn't really bloom until the last few years, because I think it's one of those things where when you have an immigrant parent and the daughter is experiencing and knowing more than you, it's a little bit difficult. My mom always had this hard time of trying to help out my sister, because she didn't know how she could help, because my sister's always been so independent. My mom's always told me that she's never worried about my older sister, because she knows that my older sister would always be able to accomplish anything that she wanted. It wasn't until recently when my sister gave my mom her own grandchild, Alex, for the 2.5 years that I think their relationship started to be more of the relationship that I have with my mom. Because I think for the first time, my mom was able to see the vulnerability in my sister, because it's tough raising a kid. I just remember that my mom went there to take care of him for a little while, and she was so surprised, because she thought that, like everything else in life, my sister would have a cakewalk, but she was completely lost. And I think my mom was really excited, because it was like probably one of the first times that she was able to really help out my sister and actually see the vulnerability, and also just the happiness that she always has when she sees Alex or talks to Alex, or you just mentioned him. I think that's why parents have kids. Kids are horrible, but grandkids, that's an investment, right? You get to treat them however you want, and then at the end of the day, you go back to the parents. So my mom always likes spoiling him. She always says that he's the biggest troublemaker, but at the end of the day, it's my sister and my brother-in-law is the problem. For my younger sisters, my mom always told me that she's very ambitious, strong-headed, kind of goes through things too fast. But my mom never worried about her either, because my mom always knew that no one can take advantage of her, because if they tried, they'd be really hurt. For me, I feel like my little sister reminds me a lot of my mom, because my mom always finds these projects to do, and she likes to take ownership of them and kind of build something. A lot of the community here that's here today is from the temples that my mom helped out through the years. One of them in particular is one that she helped start and organize a lot of events. She actually, during the time when the economy was going bad, one of the temples was actually going through bankruptcy, and my mom actually led a bunch of fundraising events to get them out of it. And even in this past weekend, there was an event that she was helping organize, where they were able to fundraise, I believe it was $43,000 for that event. So just the things that my mom's passionate about, I see that in my little sister because she's a little entrepreneur. She can't work for anyone. She has to work for herself. She's also the type that gets things done. And I think that ambition is something that my mom had as well. And the one thing that my mom was worried for her is that sometimes she goes through things too fast. So I think that's the kind of relationship that my little sister and my mom have, is that she would bounce ideas off of her and be supportive, but just kind of tell her you need to take your time to get things done. For me, I think I was kind of the problem child, not in the sense that I did a lot of wrong things, but I was the biggest worry for my mom. I'm the baby boy, so she's always spoiled me. I think for her, she's always told me, you have a lot of potential, but you're really lazy. The other thing is that she told me, you're really nice, but it's easy to take advantage of you. So it's funny to me because when I look at my sister, I look at her as my older sister. I look at that as a lot of the strengths that my mom had, and a lot of the things that she wanted for herself in terms of her personality. When I look at my little sister, I look at the adventurous type, trying to get things done. When I look at myself, I see a lot of the things that were good about my mom, that everyone loves about my mom, but at the same time might be borderline weaknesses, because she always gave me these advices, which I always looked at her and I'm like, you don't follow yourself, so why are you telling me this? Because she always told me that it's okay to be nice to people, but you have to be able to see when someone's taking advantage of you. And I always felt like that was my mom, because she always did a lot of nice things for everyone, and I always felt that she never wanted to do anything nice for herself, because she got more happiness from other people's happiness than actually for herself. It's kind of funny because when I talk to other people, and especially all of I'm sure she's talked to at least half of you about how she's never worried about my sisters, but always worried about me. I always think it's kind of weird. I mean, don't let this facade trick you about me being the good guy. I mean, I've only been a month or a day, so. But for my mom, I just felt that she's always tried to make sure that I honor her in terms of being good, but just to watch out for people. The other thing was that she's always taught me that, I guess for me, on the other end, I always thought it was weird because I call them strays. When you think of little kids, they would bring stray dogs and stray cats in. My mom would always find random people to help all the time. And that's how she got these adopted sons, as well as all the sisters and other folks that she's influenced through the days. She's always told me that family isn't blood. When people say blood is thicker than water, she said people that are blood, they can be good to you, they can be bad to you. People that aren't related, they can be good to you, they can be bad to you. So you kind of have to find those people that are important in your life. And I think it's funny from my end because I never realized how much I do that with my mom. Because I always thought my mom always adopted strays, so she didn't really necessarily need us. Because I think once my sisters and I became a little bit more independent, she didn't know what to do with her time. So she always told me these stories of this new person she's helping and I need to meet them and whatnot. And I think about myself, I'm looking out at the people that came here to just support me, and I have my Filipino mom, my Taiwanese mom, plenty of American moms out here, a lot of brothers and sisters that I've adopted over the years. And I realized that that's just something that my mom has always been able to do, is that she's always been able to get this closeness with people and just this warmth that everyone just was attracted to. It was funny because in the coming weeks after her passing, I swear every person that I met was like, I was your mom's best friend. She was my sister. And the first time I was like talking to them, trying to get to know them, and then the next person would come, I was your mom's best friend. She was my sister. And after a while, it took me a while to understand, but my mom treated anybody in her life as a sister. And the way that I feel that I can honor her is, one, she doesn't need to worry about me because I have plenty of aunts that I met through the past couple weeks to take care of me, as well as my sisters and my new brothers to watch out for. So I think in the memory and the way that we honor my mom is just to watch out for each other and take care of each other.
When I made the call to my brother and found out that my mom passed away, I was devastated, and I've never cried so much or been in disbelief because I lost the most important person in my life. My mom was and is the most amazing woman I have ever met. There's so many qualities and traits she passed on to me that have shaped the person I've become. I had a very close relationship with my mom, and it was at a turning point in my mom's life where she began to lean on people and trust people, and where she started to experience happiness. My mom was the driving force for my perseverance. Whenever I ran into a roadblock or struggled with something, I just always reminded myself of my mom's struggles and how she persevered and overcame so many obstacles in her life. She was a survivor of the killing fields of Cambodia, and she was a single mom who raised 3 hardworking and really good-hearted kids. And she was able to put all 3 of us through college by working those long 18-hour days. There were so many sacrifices that she made for us, and till this day, I will never know what she did to make ends meet, because she wanted to protect us from her pain and suffering. As we grew up, she slowly started to lean on others and allow herself to receive help, so we all would have access to the best opportunities. She trusted herself and us to make decisions of whom we should surround ourselves with. In high school, I met my first mentor, Mary, through a program called College Track, where I developed a strong friendship and relationship with people. I quickly became close to Mary and latched onto her for support and guidance, and I would tell my mom about her. Everywhere I went, if I mentioned Mary's name, my mom would let me go. Mary was someone who really took me under her wings, and she was also able to show me the privileges my mom afforded me by allowing me to participate in extracurricular activities and just letting me be a free spirit and explore life to the fullest and just develop into my own person. When I left for college, my relationship with my mom became even closer. I remember this one experience, I just wanted to go skydiving, and I knew if I told my mom ahead of time that it wouldn't happen. So once I went skydiving, I did it, I called my mom, and I told her, oh, I went skydiving. And she said, oh, when are you going? And I said, oh, I already did it. And she said, oh my God. And, from that moment, she realized that whatever I intended on doing, I was going to do it, and nobody was ever going to stop me. So she would let me, we finally made a pact where, any adventurous plans that I wanted to, pursue, she would allow me to do it. All I had to do was tell her, and I had her blessings. She watched me, travel the world, from France to London to Italy to Australia to Japan to Thailand. And once she saw this, she was always scared for me every time I traveled, but she was always relieved as well, knowing that I was independent enough to pick up my bags and travel and be safe. Eventually, when I settled down and got the travel bug out of me, I started a company, my own snack company called Pulse. And as I was starting out, I would share my thoughts and progress with my mom. She was there from the beginning when I first thought of the idea right out of college. She would watch me order a ton of chickpeas and store it at home and figure out how to roast them from scratch. I was so lost in the process because I didn't know anything about beans. Even though I couldn't get the texture right, my mom never discouraged me. She would always tell me "pho," which means baby in hair. I wish you good luck, and I hope you grow to be successful. But like my brother said, I like to do things with rapid fire. So I became impatient and abandoned the idea and moved to New York. When a few years passed, I revisited the idea again because my brother's friend Andy said it was a really great idea, and I should take the time to figure out how to produce these chickpeas. The moment I figured out how to roast the chickpeas was the day I decided I'm going to run my own business. And when I started coming up with flavors and designing my own package, I finally was able to visit my mom, and I was so excited to see her, to tell her I did it. I figured out how to roast these chickpeas, and I'm going to start my own business. She took a look at the package, and she told me, well, you need to take a little bit more time. The chickpeas are kind of hard. You like to do things so quickly, but just take a little bit more time. And then she told me, I knew you would never work for anybody because when you were 8 years old, you used to make your dad go to Costco and buy candy so you could resell them at school to make money. So at that very young age, my mom knew that I was, a little entrepreneur who was eventually going to start her own business. I took my mom's words to heart, and I went back to New York and spent some time refining my cooking process. And I called on my friend to help me design the packaging of Pulse. And finally, in November 2012, I made my first sale in the store in New York, and then another until I got up to 45 stores. Then this past September, I got into Whole Foods, and I was really excited, and that was the first time I reached out to my mom and I texted her. I said, "Ma, I got my first order from Whole Foods." She was so happy and responded, "Wow, congratulations, sweetie. Take care. God bless." And every Whole Foods store I got into, my mom was the first to know and congratulate me. And even when I became overwhelmed by work, my mom was selfless enough to tell me, I could come out and help you. I could take vacation and help you. And I was thinking, Mom, a vacation is for you to have fun and enjoy yourself. So even then, you could see what a great woman my mom was. Throughout my experience in starting my business, I have met many entrepreneurs, and I have shared my stories of how I started my business and how far I've come in less than a year. They were always impressed by my accomplishments, and I always told them that my mom was my inspiration and my motivation to succeed and continue to grow my business. For me, to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to have honesty, because there are so many things that change that you may have your highs, you may have your lows, but you have to versus having her as a role model, to see her hard work, her passion, her generosity and resilience. I wouldn't have a strong foundation to start my business and grow it and be the human being I am today. And so, I just want to give some last words to my mom, and Mom, I hope you are listening. I hope you continue to guide me and help me grow my business. I love you so much. Thank you.
Sorry for our foreign guests. I will speak in Khmer. ឆ្នាំថ្នាក់ទៀតមានចាស់សុខាបច្ចុប្បន្ននៅកំពង់សុខុមតី ពីនេះ ក្នុងពេញប្រទេសកម្ពុជារយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំ 6 ខែ ដែលខ្ញុំគណៈថ្នាក់ទៀតបានទទួលការទីជាថែរក្សាទីញោមជាកូនស្កររយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំ 6 ខែ អាត្មាមានសេចក្តីកក់ក្ដៅតែអង្គរយ៉ាងត្រៃតែដោយញោមទីជាក៏ដោយសង្ឃៈក៏ដោយមេត្តាព្រមជាផងព្រមជាអនាគតមកបានប្រាប់ថាហេតុអីបានប្រកូនគ្រប់ស្លាញ់នោះពីប្រកញោមបានទទួលនីតិដូចជាអនាគតបានកំពេញពីជាអនាគតក្នុងការជំរុញបាយថែរក្សាក៏គោរពស្លាញ់ដូចជាពលរដ្ឋមិនតែបែងចែកថាមួយណាចិត្តមួយណាច្រើនហើយក្នុងរយៈពេលដែលគាត់បានសូមអាត្មាធ្វើជាកូនចិញ្ចឹមគឺមានការណែនាំពីเราជាច្រើនជាពិសេសពេលដែលអាត្មានិមន្តមកសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកម្ដងដល់គាត់តែងតែណែនាំការរស់នៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិករកធ្វើយ៉ាងណាឲ្យត្រូវតាមរបៀបនិងសង្គមនៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកគ្រប់ពេលដែលគាត់នាំអាត្មាទៅសារគាត់តែងតែណែនាំថានៅអាមេរិកគេធ្វើយ៉ាងនេះគេធ្វើយ៉ាងនោះគាត់ច្រើនបន្ទោសស្មាថាធ្វើអីគឺចិត្តអីមិនសូវលឿនគាត់ថានៅអាមេរិកគេធ្វើលឿនណាស់ទៅសារម្ដងស្មារតីមួយគាត់នេះតែបាត់នោះគាត់ថាទៅលឿនគាត់ថាអាត្មាដូចមែនមានអាយុចាស់ជាងអូនទាំង3នាក់គ្រីស្ទីនដាវីតលីនតាប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាអាត្មានោះដូចជាពេលពីគាត់គ្រប់ពេលដល់ពេលព្រឹកចាំពីអាត្មាបានស្គាល់គាត់មកអ្នកក្នុងមានអ៊ីមែលមួយជាមួយអាត្មាគាត់មានរយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំមួយខែមានចំនួនអ៊ីមែល516អ៊ីមែលក្នុងនោះពេលព្រឹកអាត្មាពេលដែលក្រោកឡើងពីសិនបើមើលអ៊ីមែលគាត់មានគេគាត់មានសុខភាពយ៉ាងណាមានការប្រែប្រួលយ៉ាងណាទៅតែប្រាប់អាត្មាគាត់មានចរិតមួយចង់ឲ្យពូឬសាច់ញាតិមានការបារម្ភពីគាត់ច្រើនមានពេលខ្លះគាត់ឈឺខ្លាំងជាមកទៅនេះគាត់អត់បានប្រាប់មិនចង់ឲ្យពូចាំមានការបារម្ភមានការភ័យសូម្បីតែជីវិតចុងក្រោយរបស់គាត់ក៏គាត់បានគិតនិងរៀបចំថាគាត់នឹងរស់នៅម្នាក់ឯងនៅផ្ទះតែមានShe planned to live in nursing home the last her life because she don't want every her children to worry a lot about បានមកគាត់បានទុំបងប្អូនទាំង3នាក់ដាវីតគ្រីស្ទីនគាត់ណែនាំឲ្យស្គាល់ដាវីតនឹងទីតាណែនាំឲ្យស្គាល់ទៅនៅគ្រីស្ទីនទៅថាចាំពេលបានមកឲ្យបាននាំទៅជួបតែពេលស្គាល់គ្រីស្ទីនពេលដែលមកបានជាចាក់ទុំនេះទៅមកអត់ទេច្រើនរដ្ឋាភិបាលអន្តរជាតិផ្សេងនៅស្ថានគមន៍តូច United Consortium Cambodia helped me a lot. Give me a visa to come here to attend the last time to see my mom here. Thank you. American government has helped me. ប្រការនេះអត់គាត់ធ្វើការមិនទឹកអត់នៅទេគាត់ទៅយើងពឹងយើងរកការងារបន្តខ្លួនគាត់ទៅរៀនតាមមកធ្វើការលូតចោលលូតឡើងទៅជាស្វាមកមានគាត់ចាំឡើងមកទីគាត់ធ្វើថា every time គាត់ធ្វើការដើម្បីយ៉ាងម៉េចទៅដើម្បីសង្គមនឹងអត់នៅមកសោកស្ដាយពេលដែលគឺមែនអនិច្ចំទុក្ខអនត្តាដែលទុកតាទាំងអស់កើតហើយតែវិញ្ញាណទៅវិញមានទុកមិនមែនជារបស់ខ្លួនជាភាវៈផលជាសច្ចធម៌ប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលញោមបានធ្វើការកិរិយាគឺកូនទាំងអស់មិនអត់ចិត្តត្រង់ថាមិនមានការគឺនឹងប្រតិបត្តិទៅក៏បាត់មិនដែរពីថ្ងៃនេះទៅកូនទាំងអស់មិនបានឃើញម្ដាយជារៀងរហូតមិនបាននិយាយជាមួយម្ដាយជារៀងមិនបានមិនបានឮម្ដាយនិយាយជារៀងរហូតប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលម្ដាយបានប្រែប្រួលបានណែនាំកូនទាំងអស់ចាំក្នុងបែបទៅជារៀងរហូតសូមអរគុណអរគុណ
Hi, I'm Nishan, and actually I used to work with Molly in the same company, and it's been around 1 year that we met. At that time, I was completely new in this country and to my work, and there was nobody. And at that time, Molly came to me and she always wanted to talk, and we had I still remember one day there was a heavy rain and she came to my cube and asked for me if I need a ride to home, then she will be happy to give me a ride. And after that, she gave me a ride to home, and from that day we became close, and we started sharing a lot of things. And time passes, and she always treated me as her son. She helped me in each and everything. She teach me how to drive. She teach me how to she helped me to buy a car. She did each and everything, and I was more than happy. I was so happy to have her. She's one of the best things that I had in my entire life. And as everybody knows that how she was, she's one of the best person I've ever met in my entire life. She has a very good heart and very supportive. And I would more than happy to do anything to make her happy or to make her soul rest in peace. I'll be missing her more than my word can say, and I'm very thankful to her. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please go back to your seat. dự số tha nên bằng ôn và đã tham gia tham quan người vẫn cứ gọi sang một ghế trong một hai thì là ở lòng cờ bằng ôn ghế và xin chào quý nhân ta qua phụ tử khâu xa giá nên bằng ôn đi từ ngàn quát trong nền dưới đi từ lòng rõng xong mong thưa ông berkait nasib main ngabun tahun benar buat foto saja yang lebih benar. Jadi kan kalau kita yang sama je mau berau lepas sab nak sedang manisan menjadi mahal dengan orang jumpa orang. Kita sama je untuk bun hon je.
Nên bóng ôn chết ngay là việc nhiều kết chiếu nhằm ốc để bàn trong này về được việc là mình đọc máy mình chương chô nó rùm lại chúc chỉ mùi lần không được ra gì không tăng thì nòng ôn và ô bóng nòng kiểu này ចិត្តបងប្អូនបានធ្វើឲ្យគ្រួសារយើងខ្ញុំមានសភាពកក់ក្ដៅនិងចងចាំជានិច្ចដែលធ្វើឲ្យយើងខ្ញុំពុំអាចបំពេញបាននៅទង្វើដ៏ប្រពៃរបស់បងប្អូនតាមនាមខ្ញុំជាកណ្ណាខ្ញុំបានទទួលមកដល់គ្រួសារសពសូមសម្ដែងលើកតញ្ញូតាគុណនិងសូមខន្តីអភ័យទោសចំពោះការបំផុសឆ្គងទាំងឡាយក្នុងការទទួលបដិសណ្ឋាកិច្ចឬប្រការណាមួយដែលកើតឡើងដោយចេតនាក្នុងពិធីបុណ្យជាសពមនីសាននៅវិញជាទីបំផុតខ្ញុំកករណាខ្ញុំបាទសូមប្រគេននិងជូននៅពុទ្ធពរក្នុងប្រការអាយុវណ្ណៈសុខៈពលៈជួនកើតមានដល់ចរិតធិរៈគ្រប់អង្គនិងគ្រប់អង្គគ្រប់ពេលវេលាដើម្បីធានាពីឡើយអរគុណ Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming today to share our work with me. Thank you very much.
មានខ្ញុំសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់លោកទាំងពីរជាបន្តទៅទៀតខ្ញុំមានកិត្តិយសសូមអញ្ជើញលោកប្រធានវត្តខេមរៈញោមសេចគឺលោកផាច់តងសូមអញ្ជើញមកជំរាបថ្លែងអំពីចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍អំពីអ្នកស្រីម៉ាលីសាន់ដែលមានទុកអនុស្សាវរីយ៍ដ៏ច្រើនជាទីបំផុតសម្រាប់ពួកយើងខ្ញុំ